Hey cruisers, it's Sherry with Cruise Tips TV. We are on board Carnival Miracle and we're going to show you around our stateroom. Now normally when we give you a tour of our stateroom we do it in its cleanest fashion with none of our stuff unpacked and you get to see basically the stateroom. But we've had a few requests from people who'd like to see how we keep our stateroom organized. So we're going to walk you around, show you where we keep things, and along the way talk to you about some of Carnival's policies and what we like to pack on our cruise. So let's go! Now, a lot of cruise lines have these clever little narrow shelves, and we like to store things like our beach towels here, our wine that we got our first night on the steakhouse, and some water, our thermos, and of course some vanilla that I'm taking home to a friend. These are also a great place to store sunglasses, sunscreen, and anything else that would fit nicely in a narrow shelf. Now we're going to take a look at how we organize our refrigerator. So of course, the first day when we get on board, we ask our stateroom steward to completely empty the fridge of its minibar setup, and we combine a few things in our refrigerator. We have, right here you'll see some of the water that Carnival now provides. They don't allow you to bring plastic on board anymore, so you can purchase a 12-pack of these 16.9 ounce bottles for $2.99 for a 12-pack, which is a great deal. So we're doing that now. And we also bring along, of course, our own sodas, club soda, Diet Coke, things like that. So we just fill our fridge that way and leave it that way for the rest of the cruise. Now we're going to take a look at this nice little vanity area here. Carnival, of course, has a standard one awkward outlet setup here. So we've plugged in our power supply and a wonderful USB charging hub that we're going to tell you about in another video. This thing is a lifesaver. And we'll have 4, 5, 6, 7 devices going on this all at once. Now we're going to take a look at some of the drawers here. This drawer is really flat, so we put all of our paperwork in it. As you can see, we have our fun times here. Battery chargers, our pocket vault, waterproof container for keys and credit cards and things when you're at the beach, hand sanitizers, and this is my little handy laundry pack. And this here, of course, is your standard blow dryer area. And we keep a little bit of paperwork here, including receipts in this area, as well as $1 bills for tipping room service. This is a great place to keep them so you don't have to stumble for your wallet every time room service comes. Next drawer down, sunglasses and goggles for the whole family. This is my makeup and hair area. And the last drawer here, swimsuits, cover-ups, hats, things like that. Next, we're going to move along to the shelf storage area here. Pop on inside, you can see that this is where we leave all of our miscellaneous stuff that we really don't need for the rest of the cruise because, surprise, I can't reach it. So up here with the life jacket, we just have some suitcases, a purse, a photo that we bought, and that's about it. This area here is my husband's folded clothes. Next shelf down, my clothes and our 6-year-old son's clothes. And of course down in the bottom, pretty much all of our shoes. All right, the next two banks in the closet here are for hanging storage. So this first area here is my husband and son's hanging clothing. And down in the bottom, you'll see our first of 2 pop-up hampers, which we cannot live without, and of course my husband's dress shoes. And on to the next. Next area here is my dressy clothes, the robes that came along with the room, and a second pop-up hamper down here on the bottom. And now I want to show you one of my favorite things to pack on a cruise, and it's this handy jewelry organizer. I like to roll this up and stick it in my suitcase and take all of my jewelry and hair accessories with me and leave it hanging in the closet so nothing gets lost. It's pretty handy. Of course, up here we have life jackets. That's not too exciting. Another thing that we found over the years that's super convenient, that's actually a little bit of a newer thing for us, is these magnetic wall hanging clips. And as you can see, they're really magnetic, difficult to get off. What I like to do is put a little grab and run section here right by the door. So we have a little sweatshirt for our son because he runs cold in the dining room. This is my shawl because I run cold in the dining room. And then, of course, who would want to forget their cruise card holder. So this is where I keep my hand sanitizer, cruise cards, my coffee loyalty card, things like that. And this is just really nice so that when you're running out the door quickly, you never forget anything. And last but certainly not least, let's take a look at how we organize our restroom. We're going to start with this cool little door hanger here. This is just a clear plastic organizer that I got at Target probably 10 years ago, and it houses all the things that are kind of tiny that I don't want out on the countertop. So for example, nail clippers, tweezers, scissors, chapsticks, first aid equipment, and some toothbrushing and vitamin type items. Now we're going to take a look inside the bathroom. Carnival has some beautiful little glass shelves that keep everything visible in your bathroom. So up here, because it's unlikely, hopefully, that we'll need it, we have some medication for our child because, as we know, cruise ships do not supply good medications for children. So if he were to get sick with fever or allergy, we like to have these things on hand. So we keep those here. And then, of course, I have some nail polish here, critical. And this is an area where we keep our toothpaste, a little bit of makeup, things like that, some vitamins. Then we're going to switch over to the other side here and look at these other glass shelves. And our second set of shelves over here is grouped kind of by area. Up here we have all of our sun care products. And then here I have hair care items, and this is just general skin care down here. Carnival no longer provides any type of toiletry item. So of course here in the shower, I don't know if you can see this, it's a little bit tricky. They do have some shower gel and shampoo provided, but we like to bring our own bar soap, conditioner, and travel size hair care products. Well, if anyone's wondering, this is cabin 6262, and yes, I am standing in the shower. 6262 is an aft extended view balcony on the Carnival Miracle, and we're going to close this video by taking a peek at the gorgeous view from the balcony. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.
Hey, click me to subscribe.
Probably have to start that over, huh?